As the conflicts caused by a proliferation of aura machines in Byston Well multiplies, and civil war reaches into every corner of the land, a cry for justice and freedom echoes throughout this war-torn world. The one truth that emerges through all this is that the people who manipulate these aura machines have brought evil to Byston Well. Aura machines surface throughout Upper Earth, causing fear and chaos. Miraculously, Sho and Marvel link up with the Zalana and succeed in fending off a brutal attack from Todd Guinness. Making things difficult is the fact that most aura machines are imbued with unnatural strength, now that they are no longer in Byston Well.
I promised Lord Shot that I would prove myself a capable combat pilot. But I find it difficult to control the Swarth. My body must still not be accustomed to Upper Earth. Let's do this. That's more like it. One craft down. Ugh!
Do you think I wouldn't return fire? There's gotta be something wrong. Targeting system won't lock on.
Come on, come on.
A direct hit!
That was a direct hit, but it didn't even scratch that thing.
What do you know? The Aura Battler's defense shield worked perfectly.
I wasn't worried.
How could you be so sure?
Something in Byston Well suppressed the chemical reaction necessary to create the shield. But now that we're no longer there...
Right.
Listen, Zed. Try not to second-guess my strategy now that we're here.
Why not?
I have unfinished business with the Air Force. Look, just keep an eye out for the Zalana during your test flight. We lost track of it when it entered the South Pacific.
Before I go, what do you think about Moisen?
Don't worry. She'll be fine. It just takes time.
That's right. After all, it's better to train him than to start all the way back at square one.
I was worried about what would happen when we eventually returned to Upper Earth, but it seems I should have known better.
Cham, quit fooling around.
Machines from Upper Earth are weird, aren't they?
It all depends, Cham. This antenna's designed to receive satellite signals.
But Sho, it might not be able to pick up military frequencies, and these satellites are not in low orbit.
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
So, what were you planning to do with the Zalana? And just how long are we going to hide out here?
As soon as we locate Drake, we attack.
That's great. But the people from Upper Earth could see that as a threat and attack us.
Then I guess we try and ignore
we're picking
them.
up signals from Europe.
We need to head out for Europe at once. I caught part of a message that seemed to refer to Sila Lapana's armada.
Are you sure?
Lady Sila's on Upper Earth too?
Probably, but it's hard to know for sure because of the relationships between the various countries of Upper Earth. It doesn't seem to be the Gorian, though.
So do you think Lady Elsgarians come to Upper Earth as well?
We've had no direct contact with her.
And what about that Aura ship spotted in that Australandia?
We'll know more when the fighting stops.
Think they're from Upper Earth?
Absolutely. And we think they're fighting a unit from Drake or Bishot's armada.
Listen, maybe the Upper Earth forces have spotted us.
Looks like trouble.
What do we do?
Wait a sec. Look over there.
Lord Zed, a different group of flying machines are closing in from the west.
So what's the big deal? Activate defense shields now! Oh boy.
Attention unidentified aircraft. Descend immediately or we will conclude you are a hostile combatant.
Conclude away. Makes no difference to me. Either way, your days are numbered. Just like shooting fish in a barrel.
Better them than us!
Any idea where their base is?
They're probably the units that came out of Australia.
Door! Get us out of here! You got it!
guess you boys just don't know when to quit. Not even a scratch. This shield's amazing. Combine that with the enhanced firepower and... the Zalana.
That pistol's on hot.
I don't get it.
Time we for backdoor. Give me maximum linear velocity.
If that pistol has a defensive shield, then we're gonna run into the same problem. I say we just go.
Look out!
It's like a barrier just appeared.
A defensive shield.
But how?
Ignore the fighter jets from Upper Earth right now.
Never thought I'd be facing the Zalana in Upper Earth. Why do they keep trying?
We're going to break Mach 1. How can something that big go so fast?
Great. Now we're surrounded.
Fine, Neil, so long as the shields hold.
You'd think they'd have something better to do.
Maybe they heard you, Keen.
Maybe the altitude's too much for them. This'll give us a chance to rest.
Look, here they come.
What?
So, Zalana, you're not getting rid of us that easily. Doro units, take the point.
Don't let them get away.
It's that Bastille.
We can't just keep running away. If we don't fight them now, they'll never leave us alone.
Keen, wait!
It's just 3 Doras and 1 Bastille. What's the problem?
You're mine, Botone.
What the?
Remember, Marvel, don't use the aura shot.
Sunlight coming!
Here we go.
I'm tired of taking a backseat to everyone.
Come on! That's great. I'm out of ammunition.
The world?
Surface-to-air missiles? Couldn't have come at a better time.
Where'd that come from?
Neil, get the Zalana out of here now!
Have you lost your mind?
They're firing surface-to-air missiles. We've got to get out of range.
Think this through, Sho. As long as we're here, we'll always be in range of their missile network.
Listen, Neil, you've got to gain altitude. The Zalana should be able to make it into the upper reaches of the atmosphere.
It's worth a try.
If we go too high, we'll crash into the sea.
There's no sea in the skies of Upper Earth.
Are you sure?
Hey, look, he moved. Easy does it, Cap. Don't want to tip over that raft. Hey, you okay, buddy? What happened to your ship? I don't think we speak the same language. What do we do?
I'm sure he's got some ID. Just get him on board.
Right. Hey, pal! We're gonna get you out of here. The sooner you're safe, the better.
Without these shields, we'd have been toast long before we got to 3,000 meters.
Still, we're not able to take these aura ships into low Earth orbit, right?
If it was up to me, I'd give it a try, but I'm not the one commanding the Zalana.
Just to find out how far Earth's aura power plays out?
Why not? Wouldn't you like to know the difference between here and Byston Well? How's it going?
It's a bit hard to breathe, but otherwise it's fine.
What is this stuff?
That's ice.
Ice?
Will it hold?
What?
We're headed for a place called China. Once we get there, we should be safe.
And cold.
We'll be invading their airspace, Neil.
There's no room for error. We're asking an awful lot from the Zalana. Besides, how can we know for certain that the shields will hold?
Da, how's your virus working out?
Seems to be working fine.
Okay, men, here we go. You're familiar with the silhouette of the Gorian and the Garan Garan?
Yes. If they made it through in one piece, I'm sure we'll spot them.
What if we came here cause of the enemy's aura power? Is it smart for us to attack them?
There's no reason to believe we've come to Upper Earth solely due to the enemy's aura power. There's no data to support that, understand? We've a job to do. Contact? It could be from Upper Earth.
Okay, 1 o'clock.
I'm warm now, but this suit's awful heavy. Oh, are you all right, Doa?
So far, so good. Sho, what's that flying machine?
That? I think it's a U-2, a reconnaissance plane.
It's employed more for surveillance than military use. There's no need to worry about it. So, I think you've proved your point. Why don't we just go down now? The high altitude's making them sick.
Guess it's safe.
Sooner the better.
It's easier to breathe now. How's it going? Hear anything?
Sounds like the army's on the move.
You know, the mountain range will give us good cover.
I'd like to try and avoid contact with the Air Force.
Right.
Airplanes from Upper Earth.
You sure about that?
I can't really tell. It seems like airplanes, though.
The Zalana flying around in a place like this?
Never know what you're gonna find in Upper Earth, eh?
Alert the Gi-Garing at once.
They look like
Doa,
Virus.
trade places with me.
Get to your aura battlers!
Doa, watch the wireless, okay? Look for a signal from the Gorian or Garan Garan.
We'll try to buy you some time.
Don't worry.
Just hope we can figure it out.
A direct hit, and it didn't even scratch the Zalana. Oh! Direct hit to these aura battlers and no damage? That means whatever happened to the Zalana's happening to us as well.
If guns aren't any good against them, then I suggest close-quarter combat.
Careful, Da. Besides, I think that Dunbun's been totally revamped.
I know that.
A virus?
My virus is much faster than your craft.
His battler's too much for me.
Hang on, Keen. Shield!
You aren't using the virus correctly, Da.
Don't assume every aura craft acts the same way.
Let me show you.
Once I draw them away, you two return and protect the Zalana.
Roger, got it.
Look, another craft's come out of the Zalana.
There's one I haven't seen before.
Netto, Da, taking out this aura battler is our top priority.
Isn't the Zalana their mothership?
But in terms of military strength, the Bilbine is superior.
I can see your point. Okay, we'll take out that aura craft first.
There they go. Guess it's up to us now.
Don't worry, Chan. This will all be over soon.
If we take the Bilbine out, then the rest won't be a problem.
Hang on, here they come.
He went into the clouds. Well, where did he come from?
A wing caliber?
Joe, you're going too fast!
Look, I've got to get them away from the Zalana. I think it's time we transformed into a battler.
It transformed. It's like a wing caliber and an aura battler combined. Netto, Da, use the tripler on that abomination. He seriously thinks he can defeat us with just one craft?
Let's finish this.
He's underestimating us.
Here they come!
Pretty fierce. This isn't gonna be easy.
Get them!
Here we go! I can do this! I can!
Do you think we did it?
We're falling, Sho! What's happening? Is it the bell mine? Sho, what's wrong?
He's still in one piece? Neto, Da, we need to finish him off.
Sho! Wake up!
I think maybe I should back Sho up, Neil. Well?
That's the sound of the Gorion. I'm almost positive.
Where is it coming from?
I'm sure Marvel can figure that out.
Marvel, we think we've picked up the Gorion.
Gorion? Is it nearby?
We don't really know. It's not showing up on the radar.
If you want to locate it, adjust the antenna's position to where the electromagnetic signal's the strongest. Right now, Sho needs my help.
Marvel, have you forgotten Sho's battle plan?
What'll we do, Neil?
We let her run with it. Our main concern's to catch up with the Bilbine. What I can't tell is if the Gorion's caught up in a battle.
Sho, wake up! I'm scared, Sho! You're resting, right? I know you're just tired, but we can't stay here.
According to the radar, it should be around here.
It shouldn't have moved since it fell. We'll find it.
Sho!
Oh!
Well, what do you know? There it is. Sir Galamenti, I found it.
Blow away the cockpit. Make sure he's inside, then kill him.
Sir.
It's no good. Body's not responding. Can't move.
You can do it, Sho. I'll help.
That's gotta be him.
Wow, did I get him?
What just flew by?
Marvel!
You came back for us!
Sho, are you hurt?
It's not so much that I'm injured. It's just that I seem really tired. Marvel! Got to do this!
It stepped right over me?
It's over.
No!
Sho, thank you.
We won!
What do you know? I guess we did.
Bilbine!
Those Virus pilots. I wonder if their skill is a direct result of being on Upper Earth.
That's hard to tell.
I think they were more skilled than any battlers so far.
But then I may have, for the first time, I may have consciously overused my aura power due to the situation.
I wonder if it has anything to do with these new barriers.
You've got a point. We rely too heavily on the likes of the Gorion and the Guren. We can't accept the fact that we've divided our aura power way too much, Cham. Let's try and make the best of this. We'll head for the Gorion.
You were able to pinpoint their location.
Aye, it's north. Well, if you want to be precise, it's north by northwest. All ships, return to the Zolana.
Be there in a minute.
It's all right. Don't worry.
Let us
we don't want to
steal
steal
your
your stuff.
packages.
Hey, come on.
Leave him be for now. There's really nothing more we can do for him. There'll be time enough for us to investigate before we get to India.
Okay, leave him alone. I'm hungry. Let's eat. Suit yourself, pal. If you insist on staying out here, you're gonna catch cold.
The Gorion is exposed to nuclear attack by Upper Earth security forces. Meanwhile, Toru Satoru, a resident of Upper Earth, comes on board the Gorion where he meets and eventually befriends Lady L. In a show of support, the courageous youth leaps at the chance to stop the attack. The Black Knight Zwarth shows its deadly fangs and responds without mercy. Aura Battler Dunbine. Next time, Gorion of the Scorching Heat. Sorrow calls to show.